Hey guys, so this is haul number 33, and before I get into the haul, I want to give you a quick update on the secret giveaway that's currently going on my channel. It's secret because if I didn't make a video about it, so it's actually embedded in one of my videos, so if you happen to find it, there's going to be a link to somewhere else you need to go to enter the video or enter the contest. About 25 or 30 entries short before I'm going to do the drawing, so there's still time for you guys to enter the giveaway if you want to enter it. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on the haul. I believe this is going to be the Eachine Wizard. I've been waiting for this for a while. For some reason, shipping has been very slow lately. Yeah, so they're packing in 10 pairs of these King Kong 50/40 tri-blade props. I've flown these before, they're pretty good. And here's the Wizard. You get it out of the box. Okay, so this is the ready to fly version, which comes with a FlySky i6 transmitter. And let me get that out here. And you guys have seen this radio before. It's very similar to the i6X and the Eachine i6. There's other videos on my channel about this one, so I'm not going to be doing a review on this. The Wizard does come in a version that does not come with a transmitter. It's like almost ready to fly. It doesn't come with a receiver, so if you want to buy that one, if you have your own radio like a Tyrannus or some other, if you already have a FlySky radio for example, then you probably want to get that one. I put links to both of them in the description. So this quad's been already reviewed by a lot of other channels. There's actually a ton of reviews on this already. So what I'd like is if you guys could give me some feedback in the comment section below on something that maybe wasn't covered in some of the other reviews that you'd like to be seen in this review, that I can incorporate that into the review when I get around to it, which should be pretty soon, maybe in about probably less than a week from now. So it looks like this pretty much looks exactly like my GB220. When I do the review, I'll go through all the formal measurements of everything. But I'm expecting it to probably perform similarly as well. And it looks like they're throwing in a 1500 3S battery with an XD60 connector. Get a battery charger, power cord for the battery charger, get a whip antenna, some extra locking nuts for the props, some zip ties, get a carbon fiber wrench for the prop nut. You get some of these little foam cushions on the bottom, which I don't think we'll be using. And then they throw in some extra nuts here, or actually some extra hex screws here. So that's it for the Wizard, and yeah, I'll have a review on this on my channel in less than a week from now. Okay, so now onto some of the smaller things. Okay, these are just extra standoffs that I wanted to get because some of them are breaking on when I crash, and these are actually knurled, or they're beveled. These are pretty nice. I think these are they come in various sizes between like 20 to 35 or 40 millimeters. Okay, this is the part that I've been waiting for. This is the 30 amp 4-in-1 ESC Racer Star version 2 and BLS. And I've been waiting for this because this has been holding up my ZMR 210R build that I'm sure you guys are probably wondering what happened to that build. That was from like a couple weeks back. Finally got the part in for that. That's what this is for. Okay, so this is just a bunch of extra spare parts here. This is 5.8 gigahertz whip antenna. I'm not sure why they made it so long, because I'm probably going to cut these much shorter. So these go onto some of those micro all-in-one VTXs. I can just replace those cloverleaf antennas with these. And then this is another version of the VTX antenna that comes with the micro FL connector. So that, like for example on the VTX03, if I lose these or if these fall off, I have some spares. Got another one of these TPU GoPro Session 5 mounts for my larger quads. And got green this time instead of red, and so yeah, I really like this one a lot. So I should probably should order 2 more of these. Okay, this is the FlySky FS-A8S micro receiver, and I believe now these are the version 2. Yeah, this is version 2 right there. Comes with a cardboard case instead of just heat shrink, and it's actually heat shrink around the cardboard case, so it's a little bit bulkier. And I most of the time end up removing all this stuff anyway, but that's what it looks like now. I think they fixed some sort of an S-Bus bug in the version 1, but I don't use S-Bus, so it didn't affect me. So these are just some anodized colored screws, or hex screws, that I want to sort of match with some of my fancy standoffs. And it's got some different colors here, orange, green, and blue, and they come in different length sizes as well. I'll put a link in the description for this as well. So this is kind of an interesting little adapter. You can plug in an XT60 battery here. I think it's 2 to 5S. I'm not 100% sure. If you go to the link and check the link to this product, it'll tell you on the product page. But plug in a LiPo here. It tells you the voltage. And you can plug in your USB cable here to charge up your USB devices. So this is kind of a convenient thing to have if you need to charge up USB stuff from your LiPo packs. Okay, so here's some motors I got from my RC Mart. These are 1105 5000 kV motors. So I'm going to be putting these on some of my 2S micro brushless builds. A whole bunch of these. I'm not sure which one I'm going to put these on. These are from my RC Mart, and also from the same place I got a bunch of these 3 by 2.5 propellers that fit those motors. These are basically the T-style prop, and I think these are clones of some sort of gem fan, but I've heard that these work just fine as well. Picked up some more of these DOIS 2-inch tri-blade props. Anyways, this is just a QAV 210 clone. There's a lot of clones of this frame out there, and this was pretty cheap. It was like 13 bucks, and it's only a 3mm plate, but I'm going to be using this as a sort of a spare parts Franken-quad frame, just to throw a bunch of things in there and just to have something to fly around for fun. Okay, I picked up some more stuff from Crazy Pony off of Amazon, and this is just for parallel charging your JST 1.25 batteries, and also the JST PH or the Power Whip connector batteries here. And instead of having the bolt connectors on this side, you have an XT60 connector. And that I specifically got this so I can plug this into the new charger that I got, the ISDT Q6 Plus. So you can plug that in, and I can charge off of a larger LiPo, a bunch of these 1S batteries in case I don't have access to AC power. So these are Crazy Pony branded 1S 230 mAh batteries for the Tiny Whip with the Power Whip connector, and they're also high volt. And these are a little bit cheaper than the ones you would get from the Tiny Whip site, so I'm going to be comparing these to the ones I got previously. I really like these little Power Whip batteries. The flight times are much longer, and you get power all the way through the flight instead of it dying sort of halfway through. And this comes in a pack of 4 of these batteries, plus you get a Power Whip connector as well included in that. And for this, it's actually quite a bit cheaper than getting it through the Tiny Whip site. So I'm going to see how good these batteries are compared to the ones on the Tiny Whip site, and I'll let you know. Okay, so this is just a more camera equipment for me to help me do my filming, and this is a GoPro handle extension. I think the real GoPro one costs like $30 or $30 or $40, and this one I got off of Banggood. It's like a clone, and it was like 10 bucks, so should go to good use. And this is where you attach the GoPro, and it comes with a screw. Pretty cool feature of this handle, or the stick, is that the handle has a tripod built into the bottom here that you can pull out and then reverse it. And put it in this way, and then you got a little tripod as well. So I actually didn't know that. That's another bonus. I ordered a bunch of these micro buzzers or beepers, and this is what you get. It's quite a bit smaller than a normal buzzer. Let me get a normal one. Okay, so here on the right is the micro buzzer that I just got, and the one on the left here is a more normal traditional size buzzer. So it looks like it's about half the size in volume. So here it is looking from the side. Not as tall, definitely a much lower profile, and not as wide either. So probably a lot lighter too. Okay, this is a micro frame, 100 millimeters. It's supposed to be for 1103, 1104, 1105 size motors, and has spacing for a Pico VLX or a 20 by 20 flight controller. So I don't know if that will show up there. Has the whole pattern for a 20 by 20 flight controller, little slots there for your battery. Pretty simple little frame here. I'm going to build up something pretty quick. It uses a sort of a pod style that goes on top in the center for a all-in-one micro camera. This is a very simple design. I think it was like 10 bucks, and the carbon is 2mm thick. So look for a build video on this pretty soon. Okay, so these are micro flags for tiny wheel races or micro races. So it comes in a pack of 5. And these are the stands. And here are the flags. So you get it looks like it's a hollow straw tube. A little plastic ball on the top, and of course they're Banggood labeled. So obviously stick through the side here. See what this looks like. Okay, so here's the flag and the stand. So here it is. Okay, so we got a couple of 1500 milliamp hour batteries here. I've been waiting for these for a while. It seems like all these batteries that we've been ordering from the Chinese companies, they seem to be taking a long time. It's over a month for these to show up. I don't know why it's taking so much longer. I ordered stuff way after these batteries, and they got here weeks ago. Maybe it has something to do with the lipos needing a different kind of transportation, perhaps. Anyway, this is a GN3 1500 milliamp hour 4-cell battery. I think it's yeah, this one's at 80 to 160C. They have another version. I think it's 100 to 200C or something like that. So I think this is the lower end version. It's got an XD60 connector. So I'm going to be trying this out. I'll let you guys know if it's any good or not. Okay, so yeah, this finally came in. This is the ISDT Q6. This is an updated version of the charger that I reviewed about a month or two ago. That was only 150 watts or 160 watts, and this one is double that. It's 300 watts. Anyway, I'll have a full review on this on my channel shortly. Okay, this is a brushless frame with a tiny whoop type of pod or protector. So I got this from Amazon.com. It's called the U-Smile U100 or something. It's a 100mm frame. I think it's a clone of a Flex RC, possibly. I'm not 100% sure on that. And it comes with, this is looks like a 3D printed prop protector. Looks like it screws on to where the motor mount is, or where the arms are at the end under the motors. So it's gonna look something like that. So I'm gonna have probably some 1103 motors on here. I'm not exactly sure what the prop size is for this, but I'll be doing a build on this pretty soon, so just be on the lookout for that too. This is a micro all-in-one camera. It's from Crazy Pony on Amazon. Okay, so that actually I got two separate things. I got these tiny whoop canopies, so the little all-in-one camera will go into here. So I got this one. It's comes with 3 colors: clear, red, and green. It'll give it a better finished look instead of using those double-sided foam tape and rubber bands I've been using. And I think this one is the actual VTX. And it should be the same as all the other ones that I've been using on my other builds. Yeah, so it's the VM275T, version 1.2, and I've already done a review on this. This comes from several different vendors, and it's the lightest one. It's like 3.5 grams. So review on my channel. Put a card up here in the corner if you guys want to check that out. But essentially, it's the same camera. Switches in the top, or this one back here switches your band and channels, and the front one just flips the screen or switches PAL and NTSC. And it's got the linear whip antenna, so it should be pretty durable. I'm going to be putting this on another tiny whoop. And then they also include this splitter adapter. I'm not really sure if I need that, but I guess it's available to you guys if you need it. And then they include the clear canopy in this one. So the one you get from Crazy Pony includes one free. I think the color is random, so it's going to be either the red, the green, or the clear. Okay, looks like we got a couple of Tomo Quad frames here. So this one is the Predator X. And this one is the chopstick frame. So I'll have build videos on these coming pretty soon. I'm going to do the Predator X first, and probably about less than a week from now. Okay, so here is the Eachine Aurora 90. Been waiting for this one for a while. Some props. This is, yeah, there's the battery. Charger. I think this is the FlySky version. So a quick little look at it. I'll have a full review on this, of course. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this, and I'll try and get to those when I do the review. Okay, we got the DVR-03 here finally, and this one is kind of unique. It has a, it's basically like the other all-in-one micro FPV camera and VTX combos, but this one's a little bit bigger, and it has a built-in DVR, as the name indicates. There's a quick glance at it, and of course I'll have a full review on this later. See here, there's a small slot for a micro SD card, and it supposedly records in 720p video, so we'll see how this performs. I got some stuff here from GetFPV. This is the Lumineer 10 amp 4-in-1 BLHeli SE ESC. This is basically a clone of the Cicada 10 amp 4-in-1 ESC, and I'll be using this on the 2 new Toma quads. The reason I'm getting 10 amps instead of 6 amps is because I wanted to do 3S on those particular quads. So we'll see if they how well they handle 2S and 3S. I'll do testing both of those out into those builds.